Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Building a Nation with Team Canada. And today we have for you the end of the 2023 MLS regular season and the beginning of the playoffs. We're going to do sort of a 2-in-1. So as you can see here, Supporters Shield. Houston managed to win the Supporters Shield. They went on a fine run at the end of the season, finishing with 69 points, 21 wins, 6 draws, 7 losses, plus 20 goal differential is good but not great, but they managed to win the games they needed to win. And then how about this? Followed up by Montreal and Toronto, close on their heels. Montreal only 3 points behind, and then Toronto 2 points behind that. Vancouver, we finished in 6th place. Did not have a good fourth quarter of the season. You know, a lot of that had to do with international duty. A lot of that had to do with getting a lot of our young players ready for international duty. And, you know, we played a lot of guys that we probably shouldn't have played at that time of year. And it cost us. It cost us the Supporters Shield. And it even cost us the Western Conference Championship. Although, you know, with Houston scoring 69 points and we finished on 62, it would have been tough to catch them anyway. We'll take a look at the schedule here. Go down to our final 7 games here. And as you can see here, this is the stretch that killed us. September really killed us. 2 draws and 2 losses, including a loss to Houston, Sporting KC. We got the draw. We lost to Columbus, which was a bit of a shocker. We drew in Seattle. And then this is the point when we got our team back. In October, you know, it made sure that we got everybody back to make the final playoffs push. And we finished with 2 wins, including beating today's opponent, FC Dallas, 3-1. And then, of course, beating Toronto FC 2-0. Victor Cabrera and Venuto scoring. So some of our veterans scoring against Toronto FC. We'll watch those goals real quickly. You can see we had mostly our starting lineup in here. Had a couple of guys missing, but, you know, I wanted to get the guys ready to go for the playoffs. So here's T-Bert sending one in. Cabrera on the short post. That's the way our corner play is supposed to work. And here's T-Bert getting it out to Venuto. He's going to send one in, and look at that. The goal of the year. If that's not the goal of the year, I don't know what is. It has to be, right? It has to be the goal of the year. So there we go. Definite outstanding play there, and a good way to get fit for the playoffs. End the season with 2 wins, including against 2 playoff teams. And now we go in and face FC Dallas for the 3rd time. Now, Dallas did give us, let's see. No, we beat them 3-2 earlier in the year, but I thought they gave us trouble. Maybe it was last year we couldn't beat FC Dallas. But this year we do have 2 wins over them, so we're looking to make it a clean sweep in the playoffs. I don't know if there's much else we want to look at. We can take a look at the final stats for our players, perhaps. Let's get out of here. Not contracts. We were looking at contracts earlier, but let's just look at league stats. Okay. They're going to be a little bit messed up because of all the international duty we had. Come on, what's happening? Let's move. Is that possible? There we go. Okay, so Darren Sr. and Luke McGee with the most starts. Darren Sr., 23 starts, 16 goals, 3 assists, 7.25 rating. He had an amazing year this year. Outstanding. Luke McGee, pretty good year himself, 23 starts. He had several shutouts. Look at those a little bit later. Nowinski, 21 starts, 2 assists, 7.0 rating, pretty good. Julian Dunn, outstanding year for him as well. 4 goals from central defense, 7.39 ratings. Latkovic, 3 goals, 2 assists. You know, our ratings were just really good. Tibert, 3 goals, 7 assists. Shamish Shom, 18 starts. Hakkinen, 18 starts. So we had, look at all these guys in double-digit starts. We had almost 2 teams worth of guys in double-digit starts. Our ratings, look at all these guys, 7-0 and above. Well, some of these guys are out on loan, but still, Aiden Daniels with 5 appearances, 7.26 ratings and a goal. We're going to see more of him coming up in the playoffs. He's going to be a definite starter for us in the playoffs. We've kind of changed our tactics based on having Aiden Daniels in there. We'll look at that in a minute. As for the league stats, we can see where those finished. Team stats. I don't think they're going to be too different than what we looked at the three-quarter season mark. Houston up top in goals, tied with Toronto FC. Vancouver third in goals with 61. So our goals dropped off a little bit, but, still pretty good season. Third in the league in goals. Montreal, 7th in the league in goals. Most headers, who really cares? New England, best average possession, 4th. That's where we were at the three-quarter season mark. Toronto, 3rd. New England, 1st at 54%. Most tackles won. Vancouver, 1st in the league in tackle percentage, 90%. So we improved our percentage there. That's pretty good. Least conceded. How about that? Montreal with only 31 allowed. Vancouver, we started to allow a little bit more towards the end of the season there when we were getting our young goalkeepers in the mix. And 34 goals in 34 matches, that's pretty good. 2nd in the league, tied with Atlanta. Toronto, 4th in the league. So you can see the Canadian teams playing that good defense. Most shutouts, Atlanta United. Montreal and Vancouver tied with 14 shutouts. Pretty good. Houston up there with 6th place with 11 shutouts. Most fouls, Houston. That's interesting. So they won the league by bullying people around, I guess. Toronto's up there. Vancouver 7th in the league. Most passes completed, not on the list. Surprising for our possession style. But maybe we do a little bit more dribbling than passing. Toronto 5th. San Jose 1st with 82% of their passes completed. That's pretty good. LAFC, Toronto, Atlanta, Houston, DC to finish it out. Most crosses completed. Chicago, 17%. We're 5th in the league. Houston's 4th, 16%. That's pretty good. Anytime you're above 15%, it's pretty good. Best at hitting the target, Montreal, 52%. So they're very efficient offensively, whereas we are not. That's our big problem, I think, is our lack of efficiency on offense. So, it's a pretty good season, but it's not over yet. We've got a playoff game to get to, so let's get to it. FC Dallas coming to BC Place, 21,000 tickets sold. So it's not even as many tickets sold as when, say, Seattle comes to town. So it's sort of weird. Playoffs should be better attended, I think, than a regular season game, but who am I to say such things? Yeah, so I thought we had problems with Dallas, and as you can see, in our last 12 games, Dallas has won 7. We've only won 3 of our last 12 against Dallas, so that's problematic. I got to tell you, that's not a good record. Marco Pantaleone is doubtful with pulled wrist ligaments, but he's probably not going to. He wouldn't have started for sure. He might have been on the bench, but probably not. They're missing Luca Capitelli, pulled muscle. It's fine. Okay, it's wet and breezy, but we should be in a dome, so it shouldn't matter. So team selection. Okay. We're going with the reverse Z formation, sort of a formation that I used in my previous save with FC Cincinnati, and that's because I found out that Daniels can be a roaming playmaker, and he's very strong on the left foot. So I put him on the left-hand side at that roaming playmaker, and I'm going to tell you, that makes a huge difference with this formation, because it allows him, where the box-to-box midfielder roams north and south vertically, the roaming playmaker roams laterally, and he makes a lot of interesting interesting problems for the defense when he's out here roaming laterally. So that's cool. I very much like the roaming playmaker this year. Yeah, other than that, not a huge amount of changes. Now, that does put Tibert on the right as our segundo volante, and it puts Jaguar on the left as our ball-playing defender. But also that helps us out by putting Dunn on the right, who's a little better in the air, a lot better in the air. And a lot of our corner pieces go to the right central defender. So that has helped us with our corner pieces as well to help them get, not just corners, but all of our set pieces seem to favor the right defender over the left defender. So it's had all kinds of bonuses to our team by making this switch from the Z to the reverse Z. Let's see how the Z performs. All right, so you've seen our lineup already. We got McGee in goals, Latkovich on the left, Nerwinski on the right, Jaguar and Dunn, Tibert, Daniels in the midfield, Timoteo back on the left, Venuto back on the right. Only 18 appearances this year because basically he was injured a lot, and we subbed him out a lot for our number 1 draft choice. 10 goals, 8 assists. He's had another great year for us. Shamit Shom in the attacking playmaker role, 2 goals, 2 assists. And then Senior up top, of course, 19 goals, 5 assists in all competitions. FC Dallas, Gunn in goal. 44 concessions on the season. Toba, 2 assists. Hagland, Manol, Reggie Cannon, 5 assists, 35 appearances this year for the youngster. Acosta, who is this? Brian Acosta. Played very well this year. 2 goals, 2 assists, 7.1 rating. Thomas Roberts. Don't know who this guy is. 22 years old, a bit of a youngster. He's been at their academy, so he came up from their academy. Okay, FC Dallas is famous for their academy. Kaiser on the left is their leading goal scorer and top assist. 12 goals, 7 assists. We're going to have to keep an eye on him. Mosquera, Michael Barrios still holding on. 14 starts, 4 assists. Coleman up top, 11 goals. So FC Dallas has a bit of firepower up top. We're going to have to put a stop to that. Okay, pep talk. Let's see. Go out there and carry on from where you finished the last match. All right. Everybody's happy about that. That's always a good one. If you come off a big win, the team likes to hear that for sure. Okay. Michael Barrios, we need to tightly mark him. Mascara closed down. Yeah, that's fine. All right. Could be the last time we see Venuto in a jersey. Yeah, I couldn't speak more highly of him regardless of what happens. So we probably will not re-sign Venuto. He doesn't want anything to do with Team Canada. We kept him for the whole year. This is his 6th year here. So he should be eligible, but he's not. Same with Nerwinski. It's the end of his contract year. So we need to move on and get some more Canadian players in there. So if he doesn't want to play for Team Canada, we got Ross now, our first-round draft pick that is going to start. And there you go. Venuto's career with Vancouver is going to end, and he's probably going to get picked up somewhere. There's Acosta with a free kick. He's probably going to get picked up somewhere in MLS and come back to haunt us, no doubt. He is 28. And he's kind of fragile. So, I worry about that fragility. He's been injured like every year for the last few years. He's still had great seasons. But we've definitely had to manage him over these last few years. Off the crossbars, Latkovich has to clear that one. And so it's time to move on, unfortunately. Probably Nerwinski's the same situation, but his contract doesn't run out this year. It runs out next year. Dunn with a big header. Roberts gathers it in for FC Dallas, takes the shot. McGee with a stop. I'm just not used to seeing goalkeepers, stop shots. Hasn't happened in like the last month. Senior with a big header gets it down to Timoteo. Going to drop it off to Schmidt Shom. Daniel's going to get forward as the roaming playmaker. Sends it ahead to Venuto. Off. Ooh, that's a good stop by Gunn, I mean. Okay. So we're going tit for tat here. Highlight for highlight. Nerwinski loses it. Kaiser gathers it in for FC Dallas. Ooh, almost a disaster there. Coleman heads it on, but nobody is there. And we're going to start again. Mega highlight time. McGee. Searching. Boots it downfield to Timoteo. Barrios almost turns it over. I don't like them wearing their white jerseys while we're wearing our white jerseys. But, you know, it's actually their blue jerseys. This back post to Michael Barrios. It's like the back of their jerseys are all white. That should be illegal. They should have to have some color on both sides. Because when they're going that way, to the right, it looks like we're playing white against white. It's no good. Reggie Cannon with a throw in. Timoteo with a big clearance there. But Dallas retains possession at midfield. Zlatkovic with a big header. Venuto gathers it in, roaming from his position on the right-hand side. Let's get back in shape there, boys. Daniels, Schmidt Shom. Plenty of space. Gets it up to Senior. What are we doing here? I mean, we are keeping possession, but let's get forward a little bit here, boys. T-Bert, good through ball to Venuto. Venuto takes the shot, goes wide. Boy, I wish he would have crossed that. Senior was in front of goal. Could have definitely been our first goal. Jaguar with a header. Nope, Timoteo can't beat Barrios to the ball. He's a sneaky little dude. He's still a dangerous guy. He's in his 30s now, but he's still dangerous. Ouch. Speaking of danger, that was incredibly dangerous. Cannon to Kaiser. And FC Dallas goes up early. We've had this problem where we keep losing early leads. Just, you know, Nerwinski not really paying attention. And Kaiser just blasts right past him. Nerwinski gotta watch ball and man. I don't know if he was like trying to play some kind of offside trap or something. Schmidt Shom heads it forward to Senior. Senior dribbling around. Drops it to Zlatkovic. Go get in front of goal, buddy. We could use you in front of goal, please. Thank you. Dallas playing some tight defense. Schmidt Shom. Daniels finally gets some freedom. There's Senior. T-Bert, Venuto. Can he get it forward? Oh, Senior tripped, but Venuto uses that as a screen. Gunn makes another stop. He is playing very well right now. Playing the part of a brick wall. T-Bert to Dunn, see? Dunn just rises up. I mean, he couldn't get it past Gunn, but he got there. It just makes our corner play that much more effective when he's in there at that right defender. All right, Daniels. See if you can make a play, Mr. Roaming Playmaker. Seems like everything is going through Venuto right now. He just can't seem to make the right play. Gets it forward to Senior. Senior gonna try a through ball. Venuto sends it back to Senior with the header. Gunn was waiting there. He had his hands up before Senior even headed the ball. Barrios gets it to Mascara. Come on, Zlatkovic. Get on your horse, buddy. Roberts sends it forward. There's that man, Kaiser again. Beats Nerwinski, Coleman. Oh, that was a terrible header. Terrible header. Luckily for us. This has been a real back and forth game. It's only 25 minutes down. All these highlights, all these attempts. Venuto can't get the ball. All right, here comes Coleman. There's a big steal from Tibert. Bombs it forward to Senior on the run. See if he can get the ball to Venuto. No, he just sort of sends it in. Schmidt Schom goes after it, sends it back in. Tibert gathers it in. That was an ill-advised shot. And now here comes FC Dallas. Nope. Jaguar stops him. All right. I'm going to pause it here. I want to do some team instructions. I want to distribute to the playmaker. Okay, now that we've got playmaker in there, might as well distribute to him. There's Kaiser. I'd really like it if he didn't score any more goals on us. Acosta out wide to Reggie Cannon. Big tackle from Timoteo, and he's going to start the counterattack. Let's go. Plenty of space. Gets it forward. Venuto on the run. Venuto. There we go. You can't give him all those tries and then expect to stop every single one. He's been getting open and open and open. Finally makes FC Dallas pay. Look at him. Wide open on the right. Short corner, short side. Finally gets past Gunn. 11th of the season. Yes, we will still proceed with the procession. 28 minutes. Not even 30 minutes down yet. Let's go, boys. Come on. Look at this. 9 shots to 6 already. 3 on target to 6. 55% possession for Vancouver. That's good. Now that we've tied it up, maybe we can not be quite as desperate. 33 minutes. The computer is thinking about something. They might be thinking about showing a highlight. Waiting for the next highlight. Here we go. FC Dallas with the free kick. Acosta taps it to Roberts. Cannon back to Acosta. They're going to reset, reform. And Coleman gets behind the defense. What is wrong with our defense right now? They just seem to be getting past us, and I don't like it one bit. No, sir, I don't like it. See Coleman, he's onside. He just beats everybody. You know, should we drop back our defensive line a little bit? But, I mean, that wouldn't have helped that. Our defensive line was back pretty far. He just beat us off the line. So, getting a goal before halftime would be good for us to even it up. You know, what happened to our stellar defense from earlier in the year? We were shutting everybody out. Here we go. 41 minutes. Nerwinski on the free kick. Gets it to Schmidt Schom. Tibert and Schom playing back and forth. Venuto. Venuto diving inside. Uses a screen from Senior. 3 men go with Senior. And Venuto gets his second of the game. Outstanding. We watch this in the middle. Here's Senior right here. 3 guys go with him. He sort of picks Venuto's defender. And Venuto sneaks it past Gunn. All right. Suddenly, Gunn is not as unbeatable as he was earlier in the half. There we are, 2-2 at halftime. Too many goals. Just way too many goals being let in these days. All right, 12 shots, 7 on target, 57% possession. We should be dominating, but FC Dallas has been pretty sneaky, and they found ways to score some goals. All right. Let's see. Let's be assertive. We've been the better team, I guess. I mean, we have. Let's just keep doing what you're doing. All right. Maybe closing down our defensive lines like we did. We narrowed them. Maybe that will help us out. Sometimes when you're playing against a lone striker like Coman, they just sort of sneak down the middle. And so you need to collapse on that one guy. Okay, here we go. We get it out wide to Venuto. Shum centers to Daniels. He's got plenty of room if he chooses to use it. He goes out wide to Timoteo. Can he get it into Senior? He does. Yes. Now we're rolling, boys. That's how we do it. Senior beat his man to the ball, wins the header. Take a look at this again. Senior just cuts inside. Great play. Again, we don't know how Senior does it. He just does it, and that's all that matters. 13 heading. I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, it's decent anyway. Determination, leadership, work rate. I don't know. I don't know how he does it. How does this guy score so many goals? 17 goals. T-Bert rockets one into the first row. Lots of empty seats in that first row, unfortunately. Okay, FC Dallas has made some substitutions. Servania in the midfield. Acosta out. That's it. Okay. "56 minutes, up 3-2. We're looking calm. Venuto with 2 goals. You know, it's Venuto and Senior. I mean, Timoteo also, 2 assists. So our top playmakers are making plays. That's how you win playoff games. Big players have to make big plays. Here's T-Bert. Corner. Sends it up. There's Dunn with the header off the crossbar. Cannon forced to clear it off the line. Nowinski keeps it in, but the highlight ends. It's fine. Again, it's that play. Dunn can sky. If he just had better heading, he'd be a real weapon. But at least he can get a head on the ball, and that at least gives us a chance. Here's FC Dallas trying to score one. Nope. They're going to turn it over to Zlatkovic. Then Vancouver takes over. 67 minutes. We got time to waste. If they want to let us waste it, we'll do it. They are sort of pressing forward. I mean, Dallas is playing a little high, but they're not exactly trying to punish us. Shamit show him to Daniels. It's a lot of passing going on here, boys. There we go. There's a neat, nifty one to Senior. He's got several players rushing forward. He gets it to Shamit Shom, who takes the shot. Venuto didn't go after that ball because he was already offside. So I'm glad that he left that for Shamit Shom, although that's not really the guy we want. There's Dunn with another header. You know, Shom's a good passer, but not a good scorer. Look at that. Everybody up front, all of our midfielders and attacking players are playing very well. Defense is just sort of holding in there, playing fairly average. They've got a ton of yellow cards. We got one yellow card. Jaguar. Now T-Bert. We can get Jaguar out of there for Cabrera. You know, he's not playing poorly, but he's got a yellow card, so might as well get him out of there. T-Bert, on the other hand, is playing extremely well, and we don't really have a great replacement for him. You know, Daniels is honestly his replacement. So I'd rather not take either one of those guys out. Zlatkovic is getting a little tired. I might have to take him out. That's fine. 77 minutes. Here he is with the throw-in to Shom. Okay. Daniels looking to make a play. He's got some room if he wants to take it, and he does, but he is tackled. And Dallas starts the counterattack. Coleman out wide. Kaiser, please make the tackle. Nope. Dallas has 3 men rushing forward. Roberts. Brutal counterattack there. I mean, they had 3 guys just charging towards our one lone defender. They had their choice. Look at this counterattack. 3 guys go rushing straight to the front of the goal. Coleman forward to Roberts. Poor goalkeeper had no chance. FC Dallas ties it up. 80 minutes. Nerwinski's not playing well. 6.4 rating. Do we bring Ahmed in for him? Or for Zlatkovic, who's playing okay, but he's tired? Maybe neither. Maybe we leave him in. Here is Cervania. Okay. McGee grabs it, no problem there. Some sort of highlight. He throws it out to Nerwinski. Nerwinski getting chased here, dogged. I don't like this. He has to drop it back to McGee. McGee boots it downfield. Tries to get it to Shamit Shom. Cannot do it. Missed header on the back line. Please do not score. Thank you. Who's that? I got a feeling that that was Cabrera. I mean, Cabrera's still good. 30 years old. We're not going to renew his contract. But he's done us a good service this year. We picked him up after he was cut from Montreal. There's Cabrera just clearing it. And he's played well for us because we needed him. We needed a guy who was not on the national team. All right, 4 minutes of extra time. McGee grabs that one. Nerwinski injured. Make the sub. So that makes our substitution question easy. Bringing Ahmed in. And that means Zlatkovic is going to have to soldier on, which is fine because Zlatkovic is one of our best penalty takers, so we kind of need him in case there's a penalty taker situation. Shamit Shom. Ahmed is in the game now. Fresh as a daisy. Gets it to T-Bert. Daniels. T-Bert switches field to Zlatkovic, but it was a bit too hot for him to handle. Okay. Don't know where this highlight's going, but I'm not sure I like it. Dunn plows one downfield. Senior can't beat Hagland, but he keeps it in. Timoteo centers to Shamit Shom. You know, I wish I had a better finisher at attacking center mid. T-Bert, Daniels, Shamit Shom. Murdered. There's a call. That's what we needed. That's what we needed. Big call. 4 minutes of extra time. T-Bert with a big free kick here. Can't get it on target. There is extra time. Tactics. Do we want to make our third sub? Oh, I've got the wrong Colin on the bench. You know, could drop Senior down to attacking center mid. Bring in Hendricks off the bench. That's really our only option. Or we could switch to formation number 2. Do that. I don't know that I want to do that. Could also switch to the 4-4-2, but I don't think we'll do any of those things. We'll just pep talk. All right. Let's be passionate again. We've been the better team. Keep doing what you're doing. We'll be fine. All right. I don't know if that's the truth, but that's what we're going to do. We're going to keep doing what we've been doing. It's allowed 3 goals, but it scored 3 goals. Okay. Dallas throws the ball away. That's fine. Here we go. Zlatkovic throw into Schmidt Shom. He wins that one. Timoteo. Back out to Zlatkovic. Shom centers it to T-Bert. T-Bert, he's got an alley. Shot wide. It might have been deflected. I think it was. T-Bert's acting like it was. And there we go. Corner. T-Bert on the near side. Sizing it up. Can he get it to Dunn? He cannot. Daniels, though, wins a tricky little header. And T-Bert's going to let it go out. Dallas. No? Who's going to take this? Who gets the ball? Doesn't matter. No highlight. 92 minutes. And counting. Okay. Zlatkovic is looking exhausted out there. There is nothing I can do for that young man. Well, there might be, but maybe not. Blackett. Throw in for Dallas. 101 minutes. Zlatkovic nods it out. Daniels, look at him outrace the FC Dallas player. Starts the counterattack. He's got Senior. He gets it to him. Senior. Gone with the save. 27 shots. 27 shots. It's a lot of shots. Seems like we've been dominating. 1 minute of extra time coming up here in this first half. First half of extra time. Extra time. Double extra time. Blackett sends it forward. Cabrera can't stop Kaiser. I think bringing... I don't want to say it, but bringing Cabrera in has not helped our defense at all. Cabrera, he thought he was offside. He missed the ball there. Misplayed it. So even if he was offside, it doesn't matter because he played the ball and missed it. I think that's how it works. And he was onside anyway, kept on by Dunn. So really, I don't know. I don't know what we can do here. Tactics. Let's see. Who do we take out? I think we take out Schmidt Shom, right? I mean, T-Bert is dead tired, 64%. How's Schmidt Shom? He's 63%, so that makes it easy. We'll bring in Hendricks. It's fine. Yeah, confirm. Play. Proceed with the changes, yes. Looks like they've started to play with more width. We need a highlight. We need a goal. before this half ends. Extra time, halftime. Okay, so we got one more half to get a goal. 15 minutes, I think it is. What is happening? Waiting for the next highlight. Oh, we just need to start extra time. Okay. Good. Hendricks, Daniels, Cabrera. What do we have on the bench? We got Rosalind, Ross, Collin. I don't think any of those guys help us out. I was hoping we had another defender on the bench, but we brought in our two defensive subs. So our only possible use would be Rosalind in for T-Bert. But I don't know that that's a great substitution other than a little bit of fitness and youth. Kaiser and Coman are pulling the strings, whatever. Come on, boys. Get creative. No highlights, nothing. We've just been shut down. Here we go. Ahmed to Venuto. Gets it to Daniels, getting forward. Daniels out to Timoteo. He's got Zlatkovic on the overlap. Sends it in. T-Bert, no. Come on, boys. Let's get one more. We've got one more in it. Cannon with the throw in. Team instructions. What are we doing here? Urgent. Get stuck in. Barrio sends one forward. Kaiser on the run behind the defense. Oh, big stop from McGee. That's what we needed. Game saver. Cervania with a corner for FC Dallas. Foul of some sort. Hopefully that's on Kaiser. It is. Dunn was shoved by Kaiser. Okay, get out. 1 minute of extra time. Stoppage time. 30 seconds. Final highlight. Zlatkovic with a throw in. Senior sends it in. Hendricks to T-Bert. Another first round playoff loss. It's getting to be a habit, and I don't like it. I'm used to being a very good playoff coach. Not happy. Get out. Get out. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's probably my own fault, you know, for playing all those, for taking the senior team, national team, putting their needs above Vancouver, but still, I'm upset. I'm not happy. Not happy. Good behavior reward for senior. That's good. Venuto impresses. I mean, you know, his final performance for Vancouver, he goes out like a champ. He goes out like a champ. 9.0 rating, 2 goals. Must respond. Yeah, we'll work on that press conference. So that's it. That's Vancouver's season right there. Come back for the postseason stuff. Show you who won the awards and all that kind of business. But that'll be for next time. So until then, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.